Morning Dish.
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station.
And he won another award.
But this one is better.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
It's the Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And Murphy's own Sherry Raines.
Yeah, you must have given horseback passes to the right guy, Stephen.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith's Shetland pony is right alongside.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks, we're back with you. We have got contemporary Christian music singer-songwriter, former television talk show host of the Nashville Network's Primetime Country, Mr. Gary Chapman. How are you, sir?
I am fine as frog hair. What are you doing, brother?
Man, we're just hanging out down here in the rain, all excited. I reckon it sounds like you're fixing to start cutting a brand new album.
You know, I am. I have to do it every 5 or 6 years just to get it out of my system.
Right.
Can't make any money at it anymore these days, but it's still fun.
It's just a habit, right? That's the way it is anymore.
I can't quit. I cannot sit. People ask me, you still writing? I don't know how to stop. If someone can help me, if there's a 12-step program for would-be songwriters, please.
Don't stop.
Please sign me up.
Yeah, don't stop. So how many songs are we looking at? I mean, you've got a full album or?
Oh, my, yes. Yeah, actually, I bet I'm writing. Well, no, I don't bet. I know. I'm writing more now than I ever did. And I think I'm getting better. It'd be a drag to be getting worse.
But now, every song that you've wrote so far is like, I mean, you always do. You have no bad songs, right?
No, not that I let anybody hear.
Oh, there you go. You know, I actually got to hang out with Archie Jordan. You remember Archie Jordan? He come down this weekend and hung out a little bit.
No kidding.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's doing really good. I mean, you know, he's still riding.
Oh, yeah. Archie was always a good guy.
Yeah. And he likes to fish. And I don't like to fish, but he likes to fish. But so we go fishing.
Well, I knew there was something about you I didn't like. That must be it.
So
you don't like to fish? What's wrong with you?
Well, I did back before they got so strict on dynamite, but then after that, it's kind of...
Oh, yeah. Well, you still got your telephone cranked, don't you?
Yeah, I do have that. Yeah,
okay.
I do have that. So anyway. So I mean, how long does this process take for, you know, I know with me, about an hour, and I've got a song churned out on, not as far as writing, but, you know, as far as getting it recorded, and it sounds terrible because I do it in my basement. But
yeah, I was going to say, I think I've heard a couple of those. So
yeah,
I may take a minute longer. No, I'm not. I don't tarry. You know, if I can't do it efficiently by now, they really should just take me out back.
Right.
No, I'm meticulous. I'm really, really meticulous. I'm selectively anal.
Right.
You know, I can let clothes pile up in the corner of the bedroom for weeks and not be affected at all. That's
Right.
my wife. But yeah, when it comes to tuning a guitar or getting a vocal correct on a record, I will get picky.
Right.
But I won't take forever. I won't take a long time.
Well, are you going to bring in a group of musicians, or are you going to play most of the stuff yourself other than the piano?
It'll be a mix. I play a lot of the stuff
Right.
because I tend to play weird stuff that's hard. It's harder to teach it than it is to just play it.
Right.
So yeah, it'll be a mix. I'll have, you know, drummer friends and keyboard friends for dang sure, because there's just way too many options when I sit down and look at a piano. I think there's 80 something keys on that thing.
Yeah, they are, and they're different color too. Throws me off.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. Yes,
Some of them's higher than other ones. Yeah.
it's weird. But yeah, I'll get a little help, and then I'll definitely get singing help, because I just like to sing with different people.
Oh, that would be cool. Like a duet.
I'm sure I'll get. Yep. Alison Krauss is one of my go-tos.
Oh,
She
I
and I've done a
love
bunch of
Alison
stuff.
Krauss.
Yeah.
We've done a bunch of stuff together, and we have fun. Rebecca Lynn Howard, another one, good grief. She sang at church yesterday. Oh, my Lord. Rebecca Lynn Howard sang that paint off the walls of the church yesterday. It's unbelievable. She's so good.
I can do that.
But yeah, I'll get a little help.
That's going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to
So
it.
I got a question because I know I don't know enough about recording, but do you record your part first and then they go back in and add everybody else's voice and musical parts?
Well, it kind of is, you can work it both ways. One is a little more expensive. I'm kind of old school. I like to actually sit in a room and have everybody play. So I'll do the tracks that way, and then I can do the vocals almost anywhere these days. But one of the ways that a lot of people do it now, and it's not bad. It's not like it doesn't work. You literally, do some basic part to a click track. Like if it's a guitar song, do that part, and then literally email it to a drummer, and he'll sit in his house and do his thing, and then he'll email that to the bass player, and he'll do his part, and then he'll email that to the keyboard guy, and it's just, you just kind of leapfrog the thing, but it's not nearly as much fun. And you don't get that, I don't know, there's something that happens when musicians get together, and you cannot recreate it through email.
I'm with you on that. I've never done that. I mean, I'm the kind of, we always just kind of send it through the mail, but I would love to be involved in something like that where because the creative genius comes out when people are bouncing the stuff. Wait a minute, try this, try that, try the other. I thought,
You feed off each other in a room too. You look across and you make eye contact when somebody does something, that you like, and it inspires. It makes them just dig in a little harder, and you just can't do that without your attendance. It's a little bit like a Zoom call,
right?
You can't really communicate. You can sort of, but it's not really.
Well, now this is Gary Chapman, and he is Dove Award winner, Grammy nomination. You've had, your music has been played, I don't know how much. How many, as far as, how many Dove Awards do you have?
Well, I've got 7 doorstops that are shaped like birds. So
right.
Yes, I think that's about right there.
Now what? Right. Go ahead. Sorry. What is the biggest song that you've ever had?
I should be able to answer that. I actually don't know.
Really? That's a good problem to have.
Well, the one that may have had the most success on a chart is not necessarily the one that put as much money in the bank.
Right.
That's different, because I've got songs that never charted, that for reasons unbeknownst to me have had a long life. They keep getting recorded.
Right.
So I'm not sure what the biggest one would be. I don't know. Finally was probably the biggest country song. That was because it was number 1 for a few weeks, I think.
Right.
That old T.G. Sheppard song. But then I had a Kenny Rogers song that did well.
Now, which one was Kenny Rogers' song?
I prefer the Moonlight.
Oh, yeah. I did not know you wrote that.
I did.
I actually read his book the other day. Well, I listened to it. I didn't read it, but it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, don't try to deceive the people.
I was going to say, that's all.
Keep going. I want to know another. Tell us a couple more. We got time.
Oh, I Will Remember You was a big pop song.
Right.
That was I actually wrote that for the closing theme to Karate Kid 2.
Really?
Gosh.
And they were gonna do it, and at the last minute, as is generally the case, somebody changed their mind, and Amy decided to just cut it and put it out as a single, and it did fine.
Right.
I like that song. That reminds me, I need to learn that one. Every now and then, I'm serious, because somebody will say, "Hey, play such and such," and I'll go, "Well, give me a second."
Let me think how it goes.
My hard drive is full, dude. If I can delete some files, I'd be good to go for another 30, 40 years, but I got too much crap up there.
Well, that's good, though, man. It comes to songwriting. That's just something that I think you're born with. I don't think you can learn to be a songwriter. I just don't think you can do it.
Oh, it's just like being a painter or something.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
She's right. She's totally right. It is. You can learn the craft. There is a formula to some degree. There is a structure, that historically, certain things are required to trigger certain responses in a listener. That you can learn that.
Right.
But the sweet thing that I've learned is I don't have to work. I don't.
Right.
Because the songs I work the hardest on, they may be technically correct, not an ounce of fat on them. They rarely get cut, and if they do, they're never a big hit.
Right.
And the songs that I just wait on, just wait. And I describe it as stepping off a curb, and out of nowhere, a song-shaped bus just mows you down.
Right.
And you literally ride it, usually as fast as I can write it down, top to bottom, with almost no edits. And that is God's not so subtle way of reminding me that I'm not that important in the process. I'm just blessed.
Right.
So, but you do have to pay attention. You have to feel the bus coming.
Well, that's the thing, though. A lot of the biggest hit songs was wrote in less than 5 minutes.
Almost all of them, quite frankly. Mm-hmm. It's true. Mm-hmm. It is true. And that's why when you do win something, you really should thank God. You're not just touching base. You're being honest.
Right. Mm. Gary, man, we love you. Y'all can go to on Facebook, Gary Chapman, singer songwriter, which has got all his stuff up there, and it's very entertaining. On top of that, I see you got a pair of Biden shoes. I like your Biden shoes you got there.
Oh, that made me laugh. Good grief, you got to laugh at that bonehead these days. Lord, I am so crushed over what he's done. This has not been a very funny interview, by the way, but
I've loved it.
But
though.
yeah. It's, you know what? Everybody just take heart. I guarantee you God's got this.
Yeah, I'm with
Guaranteed.
you. Guaranteed.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We need to tell Gary happy birthday.
Gary's
that's
birthday?
true.
Gary's birthday's Thursday.
Is it really?
Thank you.
Happy
Look at that.
birthday. Golly.
Me and Orville Wright and Bill Clinton.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
We'll skip old Bill. But he looks nice in a blue dress, though. Bill looks good at dress.
He does look striking in that thing.
Ain't no doubt.
He's fetching.
Yeah. All right, man. I hate to drag all that out of you, but I don't. I just want people to know who we've got here.
No, man.
And
I'm all good. I love it.
So anyway.
It's always good to talk to you.
Good
guys.
luck with your album.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna call you in a little while. Answer the phone this time.
I will.
Okay.
All right.
Talk to you.
See you.
Thank you for spending a little time with us. And remember, you can tune in every morning at WJULradio.com at 8 a.m. Eastern. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook, The Morning Dish.